I think we can go in chronological order here. Do you want to talk about Drake's Diamond Records?
Um, we can. I mean, I feel like what you
Damn, I
said
thought you'd be
about
excited to be talking about that.
for me, it's just like, bro, at this point, it's Drake, bro. Like his 10th diamond record was what was it Best I Ever Had? What was the 10th?
I texted you the two. I don't remember. It was
It
Best
wa-
I Ever Had, and another one.
it was
And I
they're
was like,
both
I don't
like
know how that
old
wasn't already
songs.
Diamond.
Exactly. They were all like old songs. So it's like none
Which
it
is
was
funny because I will count Best I Ever Had as one of the rap songs in the 10.
which actually kind of it saying they're old songs like that sounds kind of dumb because like it takes a while for them to go diamond. So like
It's also easier. Not, I want to choose my words carefully. It's not easier to do it now, but it is more accessible to be listening to music and add to the streams.
yeah, I mean,
Like so
yeah,
for
you
me
can't say
on
it'd be
on
easier now because, or else everybody would have 10 diamond records.
no,
And
that's
his
not what it means to be easier. What it means to be easier means like when I listen to a playlist on Spotify and I'm working out, I might come across a song that's like, oh, this song's cool. Like I might not love it, but I'm not going to skip it. And
yeah,
that still adds to the streams and adds to the sales
mm,
versus where like in the 80s and 90s like you had to go drive to the store and go get the album.
those were
So
diamond records.
though like Nelly going diamond is insane because people
Yeah,
had to go walk to the go to I keep saying walk like it was like like they had no cars, but
they had to get in their fucking horse and carriage. Go get this Nelly record.
no, so the only time that you will ever hear me, and hold me to this, the only time that you will ever hear me use sales as an accolade to talk about how good an album is was Jay-Z's Blueprint, because that dropped on 9/11/2001, and people went to the store on 9/11
Mm,
2001 to go buy Jay-Z's Blueprint, and he went fucking crazy
in New York is
in New
nuts.
York at a time where people were not thinking about music. I was going to kind of say like these are not the records that went diamond in my phone.
No, and that's the biggest thing is like they're the records that were the singles from albums that were like I think what is it Hotline Bling's on there, Controlla,
One
like
Dance.
One Dance, which I
That's why I
mean
said out of the 10, it's only like three or four rap songs on there.
I don't even know if you like Best I Ever Had's on there, but like is that a rap song?
I would classify it as that's a song in the 10 that I would say he's rapping on there.
Hey, you remember when we
That's
were
Drake. That was classic. Drake featuring Drake.
yeah, yeah. You remember when I think we were in Flag. Yeah, we were in Flag because I think my dad was doing one of his drunken softball tournaments up there. And we were in the car like listening to the radio and we called in to like have them play that song. Do you remember that?
It was the wrong song. Guess what was the only other song that we would have called?
Headlines, bro.
No, it was from the same album. It was before Headlines. We called 98.3 and said, "Hey, can you play this song that you were probably about to play anyway 50 times?"
Yeah, we wanted a different song, but I couldn't.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm more than just an option.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the one.
It
Oh,
was
that's the
Find Your
one.
Love.
Wait, so which one did we request?
We called in and we requested, I think we were trying to request like some B-side or something like that. Like we
Yeah,
were
it
like, play
was
Up All Night.
no, we were trying to replace something, and they either said we didn't have it or we couldn't figure out the name. We were just like, "Fuck it, play Find Your Love."
And we were like, yeah, they were probably going to play that anyway,
But
but
it's just the
whatever.
fact that we like at that age, like we called it in, and like it's like we had so much control. We're like, everyone's listening to the song, we told them to play it. I just
It's
thought that
like,
was fire.
no, I literally thought that was like the most fire moment ever.
Yeah. No, I mean the 10 Diamond Records, like we're not gonna downplay it. That's obviously crazy as fuck. But like,
Mhm.
I mean, Drake just he when it comes to like those type of records, like he's been in the game so long, like it's kind of not to be expected, but like,
He's going to have one on every album.
yeah, at this point, fuck.
Do you have like a favorite off the top, like your favorite couple Drake songs, like of all time?
Man, that Bahamas Promises for all the dogs is up there. Raining in Houston's a class. They're all gonna be slow ones. Um,
Raining in
is a
Houston is
classic.
already one of your top Drake songs of all time.
Bro, that song does something to my ears. It does something to my ears. That's just
No,
me.
and I think what I meant by that album kind of felt lull to me, and I think I stand by it when I went back and listened to it. That Nokia and Raining in Houston sound like they don't belong on that album. Like they sound like they were supposed to be on Drake's solo.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is the Unicorn Observatory that
Ooh, look at
Hazel and
that.
Sam made.
Love that. Is it
It's so
water?
pretty. No, it's sand.
Oh, cool.
Pretty big.
Nice.
Be careful, okay? And then
I'm gonna
Wu-Tang Forever is also like another
How to twist me up on this moon thing.
bro, that flow that he catches in that,
That's a tough one.
a tough
I would
flow.
say I think my favorite slow Drake song is Fire and Desire.
Fire and Desire is a good one. Bro, I know you hate these two songs. They're two crazy songs. Teenage Fever and Jaded.
Ugh.
Teenage Fever and Jaded are
Dude, I
nuts.
couldn't listen to that after the first time I ever listened to it, bro.
Teenage Fever and
Why
Jaded
are
are
you telling this 19-year-old? Why are you bashing this 19-year-old new man?
nothing's worse than high school pics using bad then, man.
I think difference in ages, you're old enough, but you're still a baby, is worse than high school pics. You was even bad then.
But at least he's acknowledging it. Like you're old enough, but
What?
like your mind is still a baby. No,
No, I don't think so.
get it
I
out
don't
of
think
there.
either one of those work.
Okay,
And
never
I'm
mind.
that's kind of nasty that you said those are a part of your favorite Drake songs.
Yeah, man. When those came out, it was nuts.
No, it was nuts because I was like, yo, what is Drake like after everything that had just happened with Pusha T? So I went back through his catalog to prepare for this conversation. I forgot how much I like March 14th.
Yeah, I like the end of March 14th.
March 14th sounded bad at the time because it felt like it was like oh, look at me, I'm a dad. But I'm like, bro, imagine if the Pusha T thing never happened and that's the way he announced it. That would have been like the most fire thing ever.
Yeah, super fire. I think it still was. I thought it was dope
I
because
thought it was super good, but
he was
at
gonna
the
get in that bag
moment,
regardless.
it felt deflated at the moment, though. It felt like instead of him writing in his journal and kind of telling his fans what's going on, it felt like a response and like, I have to do this. You know
Well,
what
it
I
only
mean?
felt that way because fucking Pusha
Exactly.
T, like,
Exactly.
but even
It's about
bro, that Boys
perspective.
to Men outro, like even his
Mm-hmm.
vocals on that, bro, they like, yeah. Oh, even his vocals on that, like there would be times where I would just skip the whole song and go right to that just because.
No, I think he's talking on there. And I think it aged better than it sounded at the time. But I think the reason why I forgot about that song is because it's at the end of fucking 28 minutes of songs that I just didn't really like that much.
Bro, and I'm telling you, when Scorpion dropped, I was like 28 songs. Let's go. Like, yes, thank you
No,
so
and I mean,
much.
I'm sure when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a long listen, but I'm probably gonna get a bunch of Drake songs that I like. But when I got to track 22 and I only liked like three or four of them, I was like, what is happening right now?
See, and
Because
I liked a
even
lot of the
so,
rap songs
even
on there.
I did not like a lot of the rap songs on there. Because again, it sounded rewritten. It sounded like that was not the plan that you had when Scorpion was a concept 3 months ago.
Yeah, and it definitely probably had some added and taken out stuff for sure,
For
but
sure.
yeah,
100%. Because there was so many
that's annoying.
references. Yes. And just like how it's going to be annoying when he gets on Iceman and starts talking shit. It's like, bro, stop.
No, I heard a snippet from that Iceman today.
Yeah. Your,
Yeah.
your sources, your sources confirmed.
I just heard one song and it was you couldn't hear none of the words, you could only hear his flow in the
Mm-hmm.
instrumental, but
Well,
I
let's
can't wait
hold
to
on.
put
I
it.
got to go back to mine. So my favorites are Fire and Desire,
It's a good one.
Headlines.
It's a good one.
One that I listen to all the time that I think is kind of a slept on song is The Motion.
The Motion's fire.
It's one of my favorite Drake songs ever.
I used to hit YouTube for that hella.
Hate YouTube for it.
I used to hit YouTube
Hit
for
used
it.
to hit YouTube for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
now it was on that care package
yeah. Everything on Care Package used to be
on repeat.
religiously played on repeat on my fucking Dell XP
Yep.
2002 laptop.
So what I say, Fire and Desire, The Motion. Um, what was the other one I just said?
Headlines.
Headlines. Tuscan Leather.
Tuscan
Peak
leathers.
Drake rapping,
He got in his bag on that one.
and because I'm looking at my all time songs right now. Mm, that fifth one is always a hard one to pick. Like whenever I pick my top five rappers, I always get stuck on five. Like my four is solidified, but five I have such a hard time with.
Well, it's because you don't want to leave anybody out. You don't want to leave any
No,
of the
I know
songs
it's
out.
so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just stick with my top four for now. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that just because he had that accomplishment, and I wanted to just kind of take that stigma of me being a Drake hater off and kind of show like, hey, these are the ones that I like. And if he gets back to doing some Fire and Desire without the realist fucking horrible auto tune, I'm here for it.
Yeah, bro, we got to do a live reaction just like this for Iceman for sure.
Oh, definitely, definitely,
For
and
sure.
that's